All right, how are you doing today? I'm Desiree Stafford. You can find me at DesireeStafford.com. And today I want to talk to you about getting over your perfectionism. So I'm a business coach. I help service-based entrepreneurs, coaches, consultants, professional service providers make more money online. And the thing that I see that holds so many really talented, smart women back is this desire to be perfect, this obsession. Hey, how are you? This obsession over being perfect. And let's just be real. No one's perfect. We all make mistakes. We all get it wrong sometimes. And wanting to be perfect, in my opinion, really limits you, right? It robs you of really being yourself because you have to be so careful. You have to do everything just right. And it kind of makes you a little bit dull and boring. And I don't mean that in an offensive way, but it takes out the essence of who you are when you're so guarded because you want to get everything right, because you want to be perfect. And typically when we strive to be perfect, when we're obsessed with it, when we have this relentless drive to get everything right and do the right thing, say the right thing, that's because we're looking for approval from other people, right? We're wanting to feel loved. We're wanting to feel appreciated. We're wanting to feel approved by other people. Now, will that desire for the approval of other people go away completely? I don't think entirely, but you can learn to minimize it, right? And the more you learn to minimize it, the more you learn to love and appreciate and validate yourself, the less you are going to need or feel the need to be perfect. And I want to share some tips with you because I will tell you, I was such a perfectionist. And, not only did it, kind of rob me of my personality and make me really stiff, but it also slowed me down. When you're trying to get everything just right, just so, it takes forever to get anything done because you're constantly processing it over and over and over again. So I want to give you some tips to help you get through your perfectionism so that you can, just kind of put yourself out there in a really big way and get more of the clients who need you to show up for them. So the first tip is to surrender. It's to accept the fact that you're human. Get over it, right? Good. I'm glad you like it. Really, though, get over the fact that you're human. Nothing that we do is perfect. Perfectionism itself is futile because there is no such thing, right? We're all human, so that means we're all flawed in some area. So get over your humanness, accept it, deal with the fact that you are a work in progress. The second thing is to love yourself, right? To really be able to see that anytime you make a mistake, anytime there's a misstep, that it's an opportunity for you to learn and for you to grow. So instead of using it as an opportunity to beat up on yourself, use it as an opportunity to find a way to love yourself more in that moment, right? Find a way to let go of the mistakes and see the lesson in them and just move on from them, okay? And the third tip is to get a sense of humor. Learn to laugh at yourself a little bit. Learn to not take everything so seriously, okay? Because the more you can do that, the more you can really have fun, right? With your business, with the work that you do, with your life, with who you are. And the more you're going to be a magnet for the people who are meant to work with you. Because they're going to feel that vibe. They're going to feel that energy. They're going to see that you're no longer weighing yourself down by trying to be perfect, but you just show up as you are. And you expect people to love you as you are, as they should, right? Your true tribe, the people who are meant to work with you, your ideal clients, they'll love you. Regardless of if you mess something up or the tech gremlins, kind of take over your scope or any of that kind of stuff. With done kind of speech. I don't understand your question. If you can ask it again, not really sure what that question was about. But those are the three tips that I wanted to share with you about moving through your perfectionism or getting over it. The first one is to surrender to your humanness. The second one is to love yourself more and forgive yourself for any mistakes, any missteps that you make along the way. And the third one is to laugh at yourself, get a sense of humor. Because I promise you, anything that you could possibly mess up, anything that shows up and it's not perfect and somebody might point it out to you, it's no big deal. And if it really is a big deal, I know that you'll handle it, right? So those are the 3 tips that I wanted to share with you because I really want you to show up much more powerfully. I want you to be out there, really putting yourself out in front of your potential clients and not worrying so much about mistakes, not worrying so much about things not being perfect. I'm doing the scope with you, and I don't know if you could hear, but there's a car horn going off, right? I'm not going to let that throw me off of my presentation to you today. It is what it is, right? It's a part of life. And so it's those kind of things that when they happen, they happen. If you send out a letter or an email to your newsletter list and you maybe make a spelling mistake or any of that kind of stuff, those things happen. Don't beat yourself up over it. Don't make it a big deal. Just pick yourself back up and keep going. Cool? All right. So promise me that you're going to get over your perfectionism. If you have any questions, go ahead and shoot them at me. I saw a question come in earlier, but I'm not quite sure what the question was. So if you want to ask it again, I would love to answer it for you. All right. Well, I like to keep my scope short. So if you don't have any questions, I'm going to let you go for the evening, but you can find out more about me at DesireeStafford.com. If you want to know more about how to grow your business, how to attract more clients, find me at DesireeStafford.com. I also have a free training there for you as well on how you can become irresistible to your dream clients. So until we speak again, I hope you're up to big, bold things in your life and in your business. And I will see you again tomorrow, same time, same place. Yes, it is easier said than done. It really is easier said than done, but it is practice, right? If you're aware of your perfectionism and you're aware of how it holds you back, that awareness alone is a great place to start. And the tips that I shared with you are going to help you move forward. Okay? I'm not suggesting that it's easy, but if you decide that you want to get over your perfectionism, if you decide that, growing your business, enjoying your life, going out there and meeting the clients who you're meant to serve, if you decide all of that is more important than being perfect, then you can apply the tips I shared with you today and let go of that perfectionism. Like I said, I was a big perfectionist, big time, right? And it slowed me down so much. And I felt like it was robbing me a little bit of my personality. I don't want to see that happen to you. So if you know that's an area where you're struggling, follow the tips that I suggested and see if they help. And I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear how, what I've suggested to you today, if it has been helpful. So go ahead and reach out to me at DesireeStafford.com and let me know how things are going. Cool? All right. So if you don't have any more questions, I will sign off again and see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Take care.